Tip number 180 from the book 501 Contractor Tips, Builder's Risk Insurance. This is something a lot of people really don't know about. I never even knew about it until I went to go work on a house. I was doing a large room addition. I was basically removed the roof and built a room addition over most of the house. Only part I think I didn't build a room addition over was the garage and a small section of the behind the garage. And the property owner told me that he went ahead and took out like $1 million builder's risk insurance policy. I'd never heard about it. He explained it to me. This individual was actually a controller for a large corporation, so he knew a lot about finances. I actually ended up learning a lot from him. As I found out later, he took advantage of me in a few spots that I really didn't. When I say take advantage of me, it was my own ignorance that he took advantage of me. And again, this is why I'm making these videos. This is why I wrote the book. You have got to learn. You've got to be aware of every possible thing you can actually use, do anything in the in the construction business to make money and save money. And this guy knew a lot. I learned a lot, but it cost me a lot of money to work on his house. It was actually one of the worst jobs I ever did, profit-wise. But again, there's the old rule. I heard it for investing, but it applies to anything. The person with the knowledge, the person with the education, is going to end up with the money. The person with the money is going to end up with the education. And I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, just go over it real fast. If you don't know, let's just say you're investing in the stock market and you buy a stock for $10 and it goes down. Somebody just got your dollar. If it goes down to $9, you got an education, maybe, hopefully, learning that maybe you just can't buy any stock. And somebody else got your money. These are the people with the education. And this is just the way it works. If you don't take the time to learn, to educate yourself about every possible thing throughout life, you are going to have problems in the areas you are not educated or don't have enough education in. Fact of life. Look around, you'll see it. It is not that, it's obvious, blatantly obvious most of the time. So builder's risk insurance might be something you as a builder might want to look into. Let's say you have $1 million liability insurance policy, but you're doing a job that's actually going to cost you $4 million. Well, instead of raising your liability, it might be cheaper to get the builder's risk insurance. But either way, check with both. Check with the liability and the risk, because the risk might insure property, but it won't insure workers. Just keep that in mind. I'm just throwing that out there. You can't just go, hey, I got a policy, instead of paying $1,000 more each month for my liability, I found something for $400 and it doesn't work or it doesn't cover you as well. So again, read the policies before jumping the gun and just saying, hey, sounds good, I'm going to take it. So anyway, that's it. Off to the next video.
Stephen Robinson claimed he broke his ankle after tripping on a defective drain cover in Newcastle. If it wasn't for this online video, he might have got away with it. Instead, he hobbled away with nothing but a criminal record for fraud. And meet the medically retired postman who claimed he couldn't return to work because he couldn't walk unaided, dress himself or drive. His clearly exaggerated claim landed him in prison for 18 months.
Insurance fraud comes in all shapes and sizes. It ranges, for example, from people who are staging accidents, motor accidents, to claim compensation from the insurers of innocent motorists, and these are highly organised, very dangerous criminals, to opportunists, for example, that we've seen arise in the so-called trip and slip claims, where people deliberately fall over. We had one customer of a supermarket who deliberately fell over and tried to claim.
This not-so-dramatic slip won the claimant a trip to court and a suspended prison sentence. The Association of British Insurers say that detection rates for fraudulent claims has risen by 9%. 130,000 dishonest claims were uncovered last year, saving insurers £1.32 billion. Bogus motoring claims were among the most common, accounting for £835 million. It's impossible to know how many fraudulent cases slip through the net, but insurers hope that record investment in detection will put the brakes on bogus claims like this one. Sean Dilley, Sky News.
விவசாயிகளுக்கான தனிநபர் பயிர் காப்பீட்டு திட்டம் தொடர்பாக ஆராய்ந்து 2 வாரத்தில் முடிவெடுக்கப்படும் என்று சென்னை உயர்நீதிமன்றத்தில் மத்திய அரசு தெரிவித்துள்ளது. முன்னாள் சட்டமன்ற உறுப்பினர் அப்பாவு சென்னை உயர்நீதிமன்றத்தில் மனு தாக்கல் செய்திருந்தார். தேசிய விவசாய பயிர் காப்பீட்டு திட்டம் ஏமாற்றம் அளிக்கும் வகையில் உள்ளதால் இது தொடர்பாக மத்திய அரசு உரிய நடவடிக்கை எடுக்க வேண்டும் என்று அதில் கேட்டுக்கொண்டிருந்தார். இந்த வழக்கு இன்று தலைமை நீதிபதி எஸ்.கே. கவுல், நீதிபதி புஷ்பா சத்யநாராயணன் ஆகியோர் அடங்கிய முதன்மை அமர்வு முன்பு விசாரணைக்கு வந்தது. அப்போது விவசாயிகளுக்கு தனிநபர் பயிர் காப்பீட்டு திட்டத்தை ஆராய்ந்து 2 வாரத்தில் முடிவெடுக்கப்படும் என்று மத்திய அரசு சார்பில் தெரிவிக்கப்பட்டது. இதையடுத்து வழக்கு விசாரணை அடுத்த மாதம் 7ஆம் தேதிக்கு ஒத்திவைக்கப்பட்டது.
இந்த பயிர் காப்பீடு திட்டத்திற்கு உயர்நீதிமன்றத்தில் கூறியபடி அவர்கள் தனிநபர் பயிர் காப்பீடு திட்டத்தை நிறைவேற்றி தரவில்லை என்று சொல்லி மீண்டும் கடந்த மாதம் ஆகஸ்ட் மாதம் 31ஆம் தேதி நீதிமன்றத்தில் வழக்கு தொடர்ந்தேன். மீண்டும் இந்த வழக்கு விசாரணைக்கு வந்தது. மத்திய அரசினுடைய வழக்கறிஞர் நாங்கள் அதற்கு வேண்டிய ஏற்பாடுகளை செய்து கொண்டு இருக்கின்றோம், இன்னும் 10 நாட்களுக்குள் அதற்கு ஒரு நல்ல முடிவெடுத்து விடுவோம், ஆகவே எங்களுக்கு மேலும் 10 நாட்கள் அவகாசம் வேண்டும் என்று கேட்டார்கள். முதன்மை நீதியரசர் அவர்கள் 2 வாரம் நீங்கள் அவகாசம் எடுத்துக்கொள்ளுங்கள் என்று சொல்லி 2 வார காலத்திற்குள் நீங்கள் எடுத்த முடிவை நீதிமன்றத்திற்கு தெரிவிக்க வேண்டும் என்று சொல்லி அடுத்த மாதம் 6ஆம் தேதி வழக்கை ஒத்திவைத்திருக்கின்றார்கள்.
you hate it when non-cubers try to imitate your turning style and literally rip your cube to shreds? Or how about when you're casually solving and an earthquake comes and disrupts your progress? Well then, hello, I'm Rufus Dinkleton, the European world record holder for Square One and 6x6 fanatic, and I invented this great product for all of you who have had trouble with cubes getting destroyed. Now this product is called Cube Insurance. Cube Insurance. Cube Insurance. Cube Insurance. How Cube Insurance works is, if you take a cube in public or anywhere and it gets destroyed, we'll replace it with an exact copy of your cube. For Cube Insurance, call 1-800-555-SCAM. That's 1-800-555-SCAM. For $1,000 a month, plus $500 billion shipping and handling. Do not buy Cube Insurance if you are pregnant, over the age of 90, under the age of 90, dead, or all of the above. Side effects of Cube Insurance include, but are not limited to, anger at us, anger at other people, feeling ripped off, hating Comic Sans, not receiving your cube after an extended time period, the need to sue us, heart attack, unnecessary violence, and death. If you experience all or some of these symptoms, please tell your doctor because we honestly don't want to hear it. Don't you hate it when non-cubers try to imitate your turning style and literally rip your cube to shreds? Or how about when you're casually solving and an earthquake comes and disrupts your progress? Well then, hello, I'm Rufus Dinkleton, the European world record holder for Square One and 6x6 fanatic, and I invented this great product for all of you who have had trouble with cubes getting destroyed. Now this product is called Cube Insurance. Cube Insurance. Cube Insurance. Cube Insurance. How Cube Insurance works is, if you take a cube in public or anywhere and it gets destroyed, we'll replace it with an exact copy of your cube. For Cube Insurance, call 1-800-555-SCAM. That's 1-800-555-SCAM. For $1,000 a month, plus $500 billion shipping and handling. Do not buy Cube Insurance if you are pregnant, over the age of 90, under the age of 90, dead, or all of the above. Side effects of Cube Insurance include, but are not limited to, anger at us, anger at other people, feeling ripped off, hating Comic Sans, not receiving your cube after an extended time period, the need to sue us, heart attack, unnecessary violence, and death. If you experience all or some of these symptoms, please tell your doctor because we honestly don't want to hear it.